And I just felt to ask him before he left. I said, is there anything that I can do for you? And he looked at me and he thought a minute, and he said, I have a dog that's very sick. And if you all are like me, we know that a lot of our animals are part of our family. Somebody say amen. And I have had great success praying for animals, y'all. In my life, God has blessed us because we love them and we pray. I even pray for cats, y'all. I joke about cats, but I got cats that I like, and some of them. Anyway, we would pray. I got 2 outside cats that I really like. And I took his hand and I prayed. I remember years ago I had a Rottweiler at the house that our son asked me to keep, and she was old and her hips. Rottweilers, if they don't have prayer, their hips, it's something in their bloodline. They'll lock up. They'll have problems later in life. And I didn't know that. And she locked up one morning, and I noticed she would yelp when she'd chase the ball, and she would walk funny, but she couldn't get up. And she was taking her paws and yelping and reaching, and her legs wouldn't work. Oh, my God. And I loved this old dog, got attached to her. I made a handicap ramp on the back of our building for this dog to walk in. It was just a little ramp that went up, and I cut a hole in the side of the building and made her a little door, and I had a light bulb in there that would keep her warm. I mean, we really, really enjoyed our dog years ago. And I walked down there and seen that, and I started crying, and I came back up, and I said, honey, I said, we called her Roxy. I said, Roxy's legs are locked up. She can't get up. I said, I'm probably going to have to put her down. And I started calling people to pray. I started calling people. And next day, same thing. It was the same thing. She was still, and I couldn't stand to see it. So anyway, I couldn't do it. I didn't have the heart to do it. And I don't mind putting my own animals down and burying them and making a grave. That's the way we've always done it. Can somebody say amen? And but I couldn't this one. And I got a friend of mine. He was cold-hearted, man. He said, I'll do it. He said, you dig the grave. And he said, get everything ready. And he said, I'll do it. So Murray couldn't even go down and look at her. Murray was brokenhearted, and she fixed her biscuits and gravy that morning. And I was going to go down and put her down. And I took the biscuits and gravy down there to her, and she's up, and that little tail's a wagging. And I said, look at you. And I mean, she's not limping, and she's not walking sideways. She's completely healed. And she went outside. I said, come out here. And I took a tennis ball, and she run down that ramp and chased that ball and slid and grabbed it and was running just like she was a puppy, y'all. I kid you not. God touched that dog. And that's when he told me, he said, things that are important to you are important to me because I love you. And he said, if it bothers you, it concerns me. If it's something that's important to you, it's important to me. Even the little things, God said. I need you to know, what kind of daddy would he be if he didn't care about the little things? God told me to tell you that. He cares about the little things. Give the Lord a big hand.